What is up, everyone? I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. Apologies, guys, I am a bit late with the Amius guide. I just didn't have a chance to record it for the last couple of days. I've been crazy busy IRL, but here we are, better later than never. Now, at first, the boss might seem very overwhelming if you don't know what you need to do and what to don't do. So I'm going to explain you everything that you need to know in today's video. And honestly, the boss is not that hard once you understand what you need to do. The very first thing is make sure nothing decreases the cooldown of your skills. I actually burned almost 1,000 gems just to change masteries and to remove the cycle of magic on these champions. And Plarium, they better be giving us a new system with masteries, because this will constantly require us to change champions every time a new rotation comes, because hey, most of the people have cycle of magic on most of their champions. So having all these new things coming to the game without actually bringing a QOL with a profile for masteries or something like that we should have in 2023 in Raid Shadow Legends is a bit ridiculous, you know? But in the meantime, I've been trying to go on and hit all the bosses, okay? I'm trying to hit mainly double bosses from the harder locations because I'm trying to get some decent gear. Guess what? So far, I've got nothing. A big, fat leap. Maybe some of you guys got some amazing pieces. Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, let me know, how are you enjoying this content so far? Do you hate it? Do you love it? What do you like? What you don't like? What's your favorite thing? Etc. I'm very, very curious to hear your thoughts as well. Now, honestly, guys, this boss has some very nasty tricks up his sleeve. And it's very important to time when we're landing the debuffs, what debuffs we're landing, what buffs we're putting on us, etc. in order to force him to use the skills how we want and take control of the fight. This is something that I would suggest you to do on manual. On Oro, I'm pretty convinced that you won't be able to do it with a team like this. There are other teams that they just delete the boss out of the game. If you have 6-star Crushing Rand on your damage dealers, you're literally taking a poo on this boss because he's absolutely rubbish like that. But like this, it will be a bit of a challenge. We need to be very careful with what skills we're using. Mitrala is probably the only one champion in here that I don't know who can replace her. I don't think we have a replacement for her, honestly. Pythian can be replaced by Elva. Venomage can be replaced by Coldheart. Alton can be replaced by Krisk, Tuhanarak, Valkyrie, Martyr, by Nishak, by... did I say Krisk? I can't even remember. But quite a few different champions can replace Alton. Same with Wukong. Wukong is not for the block debuffs in here, guys, by the way. He's here just to strip the 2 buffs, and he can be replaced as well by a different champion. Based on what other champions you're using in the team, you kind of like need to make sure you're filling in the right role, you know, so that will be important. Now, the boss has a 4-turn cooldown right here on the passive. When that expires, he changes forms to the other one. He will buff for 4 turns. When that expires, he changes forms to this one. You want to make sure you're killing the boss on this form. If no, if you're killing him on the other one with the buff on, he will revive. Right here as well, we want to force the boss to open with the A3 and then the A2. When he's changing forms, we want to force him to open with the A3 and then the A2. Rinse and repeat till he dies. A3, A2. In order to do this, on this form, we want to make sure we have either defense down, either heal reduction. That will force the boss to open with the A3 and replace the debuffs into buffs. You don't want to have block buffs on unless you have a different champion that will strip buffs after, because that will create you issues. He will replace that with immunity. So we're going to go in with A1 first. Then with Pythian, we will put immunity because he will stun us. We want to make sure he will not stun us ever, because if he will stun us, we won't get to rotate with Venomage fast enough to put heal reduction before he's using the A2. Right now, we're going to go A1. We got a decrease attack, nice. We're going to go A2 with Venomage to put the defense down. Decrease attack is not enough. He will use the A2 if you only have decrease attack. A1 with Wukong. Then with Mitrala, if we want to, we can use this, so we mitigate a bit of the damage. We want to have this skill available to cleanse on the next form early on, so don't use this too often. A1 with Pythian. A1 with Alton again to try and put the decrease attack. Heal reduction on, very important. We got resisted. Without heal reduction, honestly, you're just not going to be able to do it, okay? Because the boss, he will heal now. You're going to get to see that. So let's remove that. And he used the A2. and bang, he's back on full HP because he decreased buffs on my team. Then A1 again, he will change forms in 2 turns. We're not gonna buff for the moment. We're gonna try to put a decrease attack on. Go in slowly, there you go. Now we wanna make sure we have buffs. So now we're gonna use the A2 on Mitrala, so when the boss changes forms, he will open with the A3. We're not gonna use the A2 on Pythian, very, very important. We're gonna go A1. We're not gonna use the A2 on her either because we need it to ensure that we're forcing the boss when he's changing forms to this one to use the A3 again. So we're gonna go A1, deal a bit of extra damage. We have the decrease attack. We open with the A3, A2, deals damage. Don't kill me, thank you. Now again, we're not gonna cleanse with Pythian. It's 2 turns on the buff, so the boss will take 2 turns before changing forms. We're gonna try to land a decrease attack. Right now again, A1 with Venomage. A1 with him. We're gonna cleanse with Mitrala, put the Strengthen. You gotta have a champion tanky enough to take the damage from his A1. If he kills somebody with A1, it's game over. You're screwed, okay? He ignores defense, he ignores shield. So we're gonna use the A2 now, guys, because he's about to change forms. We wanna make sure we're not getting stunned. Bang. Hopefully decrease attack. We got that. But we're gonna have to force him to use the A3, so we need to put defense down on the boss. Beautiful. A1 with Wukong. A1 with Mitrala, more poisons, deal a bit of more damage on the boss. He changed forms straight to the A3. He couldn't stun us because we had immunity. So from here on, we want to make sure we're landing the decrease attack. We're putting the heal reduction. Hopefully this time around, we're not going to get resisted. Beautiful. Remove those buffs from the boss. And I'm not going to buff with her. I'm going to use the A1. There we go. You see? He actually smacked us quite a bit. Again. I was going to say, hopefully I'm going to get to put the defense up with Alten, but I didn't have a chance to do it, which I guess is fine. We're going to have to make sure we buff with Mitrala. So now the boss will change forms again. And like this, he will have what he needs in order to open with the A3. Go to the A2. And I was going to say, do not kill me. Do not kill me. Cleanse. And A1. Hopefully he's gonna go for my Wukong and not for my Venomage. Okay, we got a decrease attack. And you see, he needs to be pretty tanky. If he dies, it's literally game over. Right now, we want to force the boss to open with A3 again. So we got to put the defense down. We got that. We're going to have to put immunity with Pythian. Get a bit of extra healing in there. I wish I would have more healing in this team, honestly. That's the one thing that I really wish to have. More healing. So we're going to go A1 again. I was going to say, please give me a Brimstone. That's a lot of damage. 315k. Very, very good, you know. Let's put in some more poisons. We got to put the heal reduction. There you go. So he's not getting stupid heals with A2. Now we're going to remove those buffs from him. And hopefully we're going to land decrease attack. Beautiful. If no, he's going to deal too much damage on me. And that will kind of like mess up my entire mojo. He has 2 more turns before he is going to swap forms. It's no point to buff right now, honestly. It would help actually that increase defense. So let's give it a go. Okay. Let's see, he took his turn. It didn't help that much because we're still pretty low. And right now we want to put a decrease attack. Very, very important. Okay, we have buffs. That's what matters. So he's opening with A3. Okay, A2. Don't kill me. Okay. Whew. That was close. We're going to cleanse. Put some shield on. We're not going to use any of these skills for the moment. We're going to hope that my Alten will not let us down and put a decrease attack. Thank you. I was going to say, don't kill my Wukong. My god, that was so freaking close, guys. That was so close. So right now, we're going to force the boss again to open with the A3. Put that defense down. We're going to heal and put immunity on. My Wukong is so freaking low. And now again, I'm going to try to put that in, do a bit of extra damage. Put some more poisons in. He's about to swap forms. He's forced to the A3. Heal reduction. And what I'm going to hope for now is to kill him before he swaps forms again. I don't think I can unless I'm getting a Brimstone. And we didn't. So because we didn't got that, I'm really not feeling very confident that we're going to kill him before he swaps forms. And because of it, that means that he will mess us up. He will revive, okay? He will revive the next time. We buffing? Not enough, though. Not enough. Not enough, unfortunately. Ah, what a shame, man. What a shame. He's gonna revive now. He's gonna die with the brimstones. Look at that. Right now, I'm in trouble because he's gonna revive no matter what skill I'm using, on who am I using it, you know? Clans. I would try to hope that it won't, but that War Master literally screwed me there. I wish I wouldn't have had War Master on. There you go. Revived, and he came back to this form now. So I won't have enough time to put defense down, so he will open with the A2. And because we have buffs on, he will use the A2 and get a lot of healing. Will I have time to get in with Venom H? Probably not. Yeah, you see? Look at the healing that he got, you see? It's pretty annoying, okay? Pretty annoying. I'm not even gonna use this. I'm gonna go for the heal reduction now. So he's at least not getting anything for the moment, but he will get some buffs on too, though. So he will replace all this with a A3. You see? Got buffs, so now we gotta remove them with Wukong. It's unfortunate that Brimstone messed me up at that moment. So you see, Brimstone is good, is great for damage, but it can mess you up quite a bit. Quite a bit, unfortunately. Okay, decrease attack again. A1, he's about to change forms. We want to make sure we have the decrease attack on. And buffs, very, very important. So we have the buffs. Decrease attack up for 3 turns, even better. Full HP. So this might look better if we're getting a Brimstone here. If we're getting a Brimstone here, we're gonna be fine. Clans. Brimstone, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But then again, he's gonna use A1, swap forms, and it's gonna be pretty pointless, I think. Pretty pointless. A1 again. Wukong survived. That's what matters. I don't think changing forms will activate the Brimstone, actually. I'm not 100% sure, but we wanna have immunity now. In a way, I'm glad that it happened because you guys get to see kind of like how the whole run goes when bad things happen, you know? So we're gonna have to force the boss right now to open with A3, so we put defense down. Okay, Brimstone proc. So we need another Brimstone now again. If no, we're not gonna kill him again now, and we're gonna be in trouble. Another run. Ah, god damn it, man. That's so freaking bad. So unlucky. So unlucky. Because it's not a 6-star Brimstone. You see how bad it can be? Like, right now, I don't want it. And because I don't want it, it's going to land in a second, you know? So we're gonna buff. So the boss starts with the A3 again. There we go. We got resisted on heal reduction initially. Then a lot of bad things happen. But by the looks of it, we might be able to recover this. Clans, please do not die. Oh, no decrease attack. I'm scared for my Son Wukong right now. I'm so scared. Oh, man. And he got healing. Look at that, you see? Just because we didn't have a decrease attack. So much RNG can go wrong in here, guys. We're gonna put immunity. He's gonna stun us. Let's go like this. We're not giving up. We're not giving up yet. So it doesn't really matter what we're putting there because he's gonna replace them anyway. He's gonna use that anyway, so it doesn't matter again. Let's go like this. Okay. Man, that Brimstone messed me up so much at the beginning. Let's remove the increased attack from him so he doesn't create us too many issues. He has 2 turns. I can definitely use this and try to squeeze a bit of damage from him in the meantime. Okay, Brimstone now. He will get 1 hit from Brimstone, so now he's a bit timed better than it was. We're gonna buff with Mithrala now. Okay, so he's gonna open with the A3 again. And let's go A1. Okay, 1 Brimstone proc, 300k damage. 251 actually on the other form, seems like it. Okay. So my main issue, Wukong, do not die. I have decreased attack this time around. Yes, okay. I feel like we got this, guys. We got this. It should have been so much easier. It should have been so much easier, but we got unlucky. Defense down, that will force the boss again to use the A3. It's good that I got to this part because I can show you everything that can go wrong so you can recover, basically, you know. We're going to go decrease attack. It's not that important now because he's not going to deal damage. We're going to put immunity so he's not going to stun us. There we go. Remove the buffs from him. Heal reduction will be very, very important now. More poison, so he's not going to get to change forms. Please land Brimstone. Oh, god damn it. Okay, no Brimstone. But we got him. We got him. 222 tons. Now, initially on the other run, guys, it happened pretty much more or less the same with Brimstone. It messed me up and the boss revived. But the run was 165 tons, 7 minutes and 56 seconds. And that's because I pre-recorded it. I haven't talked over it. So now I feel like it was better to kind of like really show you live everything that was happening, okay? Because it will help you understand better what are the consequences of having a champion dying. What are the consequences of not having heal reduction, not timing the skills right, you know? So like this, you're gonna get to basically see everything. So let me just quickly show you the builds on the champions that we used. So this is Elton. He's on lifesteal. He doesn't really need the lifesteal, but that's what I had on him. So I just upped a bit the accuracy. 267 speed, 5.8k defense, and I have full crit, 240 crit damage, 375 accuracy. The reason why I have Mithrala lead. I have higher HP than on Wukong, because Wukong needs to be the target for the A1, or he could be the target too, but it doesn't really matter that much actually. Masteries, offense and support, no cycle of magic on anyone, guys. That is bad. Mithrala, she's built on Savage and Perception just to deal some damage. 65k HP, 5k defense, 275 speed, full crit, 187 crit damage, 450 accuracy. Masteries, offense support, no cycle of magic. If you have cycle of magic on one champion only, that can ruin your entire run, okay? Son Wukong, regeneration and Defiant. Defiant plays a very important role to ensure that he's not going to die. 54k HP, 3.7k defense, 256 speed, 420 accuracy. No damage. These are the masteries as well, offense and support. Then I have Pythian. He's on a Guardian. That's to help Wukong survive even more when the boss hits him with the A1. Total stats, 81k HP, 4k defense, 274 speed. No accuracy, no resistance or anything like that. These are the stats, the mastery, sorry, offense and defense. Again, no cycle of magic. And Venomage on regeneration and accuracy, 62k HP, 2.7k defense, 264 speed, 440 accuracy, no masteries. If I would get masteries, I would get Life Drinker and War Master. But how you guys probably noticed, War Master messed me up quite a bit, and it's good that you've seen everything that you've seen because I feel like it will help you to understand everything better. But that was all for this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. Appreciate every single one of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.